Hello everybody and welcome back to the channel. This video is doubles. Doubles. Big problem of mine. I want to become consistently a 1 in 6 player on doubles. Let's just warm up on the ball. Because I'm anywhere between as low as 5% and as high as 60 or 70%. Which, yeah, okay, 60 or 70%. I can do that. I mean, it's not going to stay. Like, I have won 3 legs before with 100%. There's a ball. But I would love to consistently be 20%, like that 1 in 5 mark, and then that'll become. I want that to become the bad game. So 1 in 6, which I'm going to do today, that's about 17%, just under. I feel like that's a good place to start, and then I want to start creeping to 1 in 5, 1 in 4, and that's how I want to play this game. So we're going to start on 20s at tops. I've got 6 darts to hit it. If I hit it, I move on. If I miss it, well, I'm stuck there until I hit it. Oh, and of course a dog starts barking as soon as I start throwing at the tops. So I'm wondering, what doubles games do you play? Because it's just about variety, isn't it? So I failed on that attempt. I'll keep going at it. It's about variety, and I really don't enjoy practicing doubles. There we go. Right, let's just go for it again. Oh, look at that, 2. So we can move on to 18s now. So 6 darts at 18s. What's annoying is the first time I did this, Daniel didn't believe, well, he did believe me because it was on camera, that I'd completed it. Is that in it? Is it? He just couldn't believe me that I did it. I think it was 2 of the numbers I hit in 4 darts, 1 was 6, everything else was 3 or below. Like, I was on fire that day. Not come anywhere close since. Oh, I've got to go over it now. Ooh. Right. 3 dart. If I miss it, back to 18. Pressure dart now. So yeah, the other thing I'm going to do is I'm just going to, about 10 minutes on this game, I think, because it might get too much. Oh, come on. Oh. They're not leaving my hand nicely at the minute. As you can tell as well, you may have seen a video where I was using the medium setup. I've gone back to the shorts. Oh no. I've gone back to the shorts because I went back to them and it just felt better. It was just, it wasn't a fight. Hey. Back to 18s. I've still got them, what are they? Condor Silver Glitter Smirk. I've not used them much. In fact, I've not used them since the video, and that's straight in there. Okay, 16s again. Can we hit that 16? Come on. Oh. Hey, I feel like when I'm going for doubles, I move my body a bit more. And it's really frustrating. Right, don't do 14s, we do 12s. That's a nice marker. There we go. 10s. Oh no. What is that? That's only the first three. Yeah, that's the first three. Right. 3 more 10s. I've not had a good look with 10 recently. Oh, my arm was moving on that one. Yeah, there's just something about, I've mentioned it before, this part of the board here. I'm more comfortable going across my body that way. All right, 12s. I don't think that's in. Is it in? No, it's not in. But yeah, it'd be interesting to know if you have. Oh. Nope. Right. 16s. Any games that you play like this, like I have been playing quite a bit of 170 and just trying to take that out. Not trying to take like the 170 out, but like trying to finish it in nine darts ish. We just did 12, so we're up to 16. We're going the wrong way now. Oh, I've hit it, yes. Right. 12s it is. But yeah, do you have a tactic as well for aiming for doubles? Because you'll have seen me do it sometimes where instead of centering myself on the 20, like walking up and centering myself like that, if I'm going for the double 10, I'll actually center myself on the 10. So I'm standing here instead of here. Like you're talking probably about 3 inches in difference. 12s, isn't it? Come on. Oh. So yeah, it'd be interesting to know if you have an approach for doubles. Because I think the problem with doubles is, let's take 8 as a good example, actually. I mean, yeah, let's take 8. If you're going for 8 and you go inside and you've centered yourself on the 8, you then got to step back, center yourself on the 4. You don't have to move too much for the 2, but you're moving around. So I'm not sure that's necessarily the thing to do. Right, 16. I don't know if you saw that. I actually hit the arm of the Corona. Oh. I'm hoping at some point as well, actually, to get an Omni. It's just a case of, do I get it before I come home or after? Because here, when they're on sale, and I've seen this, I know someone who got it at this price, they're about £310. At the minute, they're just under 500. So it's about on par with the UK. Oh, fair start again on 18s. I'm enjoying 18s. So yeah, he got his, like I said, 310 quid. I sort of wish I'd got in on one, but at the same time, I do enjoy using Darts Mind, but it is becoming that bit annoying having to get the iPad, make sure it's charged up. I have to disconnect the board camera that you see. I have to disconnect it and faff about with wires. So yeah, it would be nice having that option. But the thing that annoys me about the Omni, back to 18s, why haven't they made it so it can fit the Corona? Like, the Corona isn't a cheap piece of kit. It really isn't. But then they're telling everybody, oh, if you've got the Corona, you can't use this system with the Corona because it has its own inbuilt light. There's the 18s again. I can't believe they haven't made a system. Even Scolia do it. I think the Home Flex 2, which I've also looked at, that can go on top of the windmill plasma. So I really do think Target needs to sort that out, because if that light was 20 quid, I think a lot of people would swallow it. But I checked on the UK market because I need to check one when I come home. They're about 60 quid. You're not going to throw it away or just leave it there. Okay, you're going to try and sell it. But how much are you really going to get for it? Oh, back to 18s again. I'm stuck here, aren't I? So I think they need to really work on that problem. Also, I do think, close my hand. I do think Dark Counter needs a bit of work on it as well. Like, I've used it. I think my membership ends in October. They've not added much content to it, like many practice games to it, since first missing it. Since they launched the Omni. You get the Scolia. It's got Go Darts Pro just integrated into it. There's so many games they have. Straight in. Which are just so simple to do. And there's a lot of games that they can just do them and put them in there. So I do think it is so far behind the Scolia. I do think that Target will eventually come out on top. But I don't know if you're aware, Winmau, they've got their own coming out soon. Apparently it's called the Winmau Sync, which is also the name of a Target dart, I think, as well. So that could be confusing. But yeah, Winmau have got their own auto scoring system. But I can't find any information about that online at the minute. So if you know anything, please let me know. But I have been having a good look and I just couldn't find anything. But I'm hoping when that comes out, it makes them cheaper. Because 500 quid for an Omni, it just seems excessive to me. It really, really does. Like, I have the auto dart system. I've got the Darts Mind one as well. Okay, both Scolia and Target will argue, but it has its inbuilt PC and it uses our software. I've hit the frame again. And it uses our software. Yeah, great. But I'm pretty sure that inbuilt PC they use is essentially a Raspberry Pi. Like, I know I'm ranting a bit now, but you can get a Raspberry Pi for not much. They use them for auto darts. How can you justify 500 quid for 4 cameras? If you get in the auto dart setup, you can get the cameras. I can get the cameras for 8 quid each. They're not going to be using high-tech cameras. It's all about the software for the Omni and for the Scolia. So they really need to sort these prices out. Like, I know they're selling out everywhere. The Omni's gone up in price again. I saw someone say, it was earlier today on Facebook, when the Omni came out, I think it was like 450 quid. And then not long ago, they upped it to 500. Dart Shopper have just upped it to 565 quid. So they're selling, but it's just bonkers. Right, I'm getting bored of 20s and whatever, so I'm going to go for 10s. So yeah, I really do think they need to make that cheaper. By all means, have an expensive pro model like Scolia do. They do the model where you can pay more up front, you don't pay subscriptions. They also do one where it's cheaper up front, but then you have to pay a subscription. Why aren't Target doing that? Because you still have to pay for a subscription as well, a yearly subscription. And I think that's 40 quid. So as well as paying your 500 plus, you're then paying 40 quid every year. It just seems like they're definitely taking advantage of the popularity in darts, and it needs to come down. I just don't get how they're charging so much for them systems. Let's go for fours. Sorry, I'm ranting, but how many average people are actually going to be able to afford one of them? Like, darts, the whole point of darts is you can buy a set of darts from as cheap as like £3 or £4. You can pay a couple of £100 for some of the Daytonas or the 97.5s if you want. Obviously, you can use a chalkboard and whatnot, but 500 to £1,000 for a scoring system. Nah, I'm not having that. Let's go for 12s. Just realised why I'm getting hot and bothered. The AC ain't on. Is that in? No. Right, so choose a random double. 5. Pops up a lot, doesn't it? 5. Ooh. Yeah, sorry about that random. It's annoying. It's annoying, especially when I know what I can get them for here, what they're charging at home. I do know, I'm pretty confident Scurley is manufactured in Hungary, but Target, it's here. Nah, I'm not buying it. When I say I'm not buying it, I mean that price, it's a lot. So I'm going to wait until I can get it for that much cheaper. Or even wait until Windmill launch theirs. Don't know when that'll be though. Hope it's soon. And then that'll start off a bit of a battle, won't it? Because I think they announced it in an advertisement for Premier League. Yeah, they did. There was like it was like darts will never be the same again, introducing the Windmill Sync, and they showed an app, but they didn't show too much. I'm hoping they might actually integrate the 14s, the Beer Pro, which I've not actually played, or Player Pro, sorry. But they can do on there. I'm hoping they can get that app into their system, into the sync, and they can do sort of what I do with the Rust Bray one. Right, let's just do a few scores. All right, final question for you. Final question. What is the most expensive piece of darts equipment you've bought ever? Could be a dart, could be a board. Imagine for a lot of people, it probably will be one of them. Have you bought the Omni? Have you bought the Scurley? Could you actually? Some of them lighting systems aren't cheap, are they? But at least it's a one-time thing and you're done. I'm trying to work out what mine would be. For here, anyway, I think I've got it. My board isn't mounted on the wall. I have this metal frame, which the idea is you're supposed to be able to collapse it and slide it away. I don't. But then it comes with like a mounting for a dartboard on it. I actually removed that and put my own one on it to give it a bigger backboard, so I've painted it. Also meant I could screw, like your screw, that camera that's screwed onto there, the luminous screwed onto the wall, onto the backboard. Yeah, and I think that was about £85. It wasn't cheap. Actually, this PVC flooring wasn't cheap either. So mine's going to be flooring or that stand. I think it's the stand. All right, 3 more at 20s. Okay, come on. Right, let's end at the bull. Get this rant over, which I'm sorry for, but I just think some things in darts are getting more expensive than they need to be. I really do. Right, 3 at the bull. I might be a bit hungry. Hungry and angry. Right. Well, that's been me probably doing a longer doubles practice than I would normally do by myself. Probably about 15 minutes there. Let me know if you have any ideas. Let me know about the most expensive thing you've bought. What do you think about these auto scoring systems? I do like them, but I think they're overpriced for what they are, in all honesty. I just wish the auto darts one was that bit better for me. Anyway, let's end there. And as always, remember to throw first.